But my God, it's a start.
Well, some of the things that are coming out, and I don't know what all of them are, but one thing that does bother a lot of people, and it's not particularly young people that have given this comment to me, but if you don't have insurance and you don't buy insurance, you're going to be fined, essentially fined. And then will you be automatically be covered because they fine you? No. There's nothing that illustrates that in what I read.
Well, that may change because, you know, they are right now going to have to sit down, the House and the Senate, and iron out the actual details of what goes to the president's desk.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see quite a few little changes, cosmetic changes, but my God, at least they've started it.
Well, they've got it. They have it started, and yet, with all we had to do this year,
yeah,
I'd rather put the attention from Congress on job creation.
Well,
and
jobs.
As far as the green job creation, that's not going to be an overnight fix.
Well, I think that's kind of pie in the sky, and I'm not a great enthusiast of it. We have got to get people back to work.
That's right.
You know, the stock market's going up, this is going up, the futures are going up, gold's going up, but there's still a heck of a lot of people without jobs in this country. That situation is not improving that much.
Yes, and the comments you made, and I saw some illustration. It looked like when you're talking about revenue coming in.
I'm unemployed, Bert.
Me
I
too.
can't find a job.
Well, and you aren't looking hard, but you'd take one if you offered. I would too. The income level.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people aren't thinking about that because there's so much money going out and out. They're not thinking about revenue because there's somewhere, somehow, those people are thinking, well, we can always raise taxes. But with this employment and the situation with people, not just those unemployed, but they're not buying as much as they did before. I see this change a lot of areas, my own.
Well, I can't figure that marketing bit. One month it's up, the next month it's down, and then, you know, if people are having problems at home, well, they're not going to go be out spending money.
Right.
They're just not. Maybe on basics, food. I understand these food emporiums are doing well. But you're right. Something major has got to be done. And the first thing that's got to be done is this bloody partisan bickering in Congress, which is causing more problems.
Well,
this whole 60-vote cloture thing is a load of hooey. It was invented by the U.S. Senate and has no valid reason for even existing.
Well, we know where the 40% stand.
Yeah.
So where's the carpet? I don't care what your opposition is, the carpet is within that 60.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
There's some problem. How does Nebraska get a waiver of $100 million for Medicaid and not...
A waiver? They got money.
Yeah, they're kicking in the money. And
yeah, $1 billion. That's a nice little buy-off to get a vote.
Yeah, $300 million in Louisiana. Now these are facts too. Now all of that.
None of them are any different.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be voting any other way anyway, John. That's the point I would think is very important. You think they would hold out?
I wonder what Mikulski and what's his name, Cardin, our two U.S. senators. I wonder what they got for their votes.
They didn't have to get paid for their vote because they didn't. Unless it's not hit the news, I haven't heard them make any comments about the health care bill.
No, they're
our own senator.
Probably afraid to.
Well, if they do, it's...
I never hear Mikulski say much about anything.
Not lately.
No.
But let me ask you this latest thing, John, and this C-SPAN. And we've been hearing a lot about, and I remember Obama on the campaign trail said, oh, everything's going to be transparent.
Yeah.
And you say, well, all politicians say that. Sure, they all say it. But we believed him. A lot of us did. Some people did. Yeah. And C-SPAN will be there. He mentioned the name of the operation. Will be there where you can see what's going on in Congress. Now they can't.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the latest thing. How do you feel about that change of? Now it's not Obama saying he's changed.
Oh, I dropped my microphone.
We absolutely have to be more open in.
What I'm concerned right now, my big issue, and it's driving me up the wall, is the absolute incompetence of our intelligence communities.
Absolutely.
Bush created all these huge bureaucracies, this Homeland Security and flight safety and blah, 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 but they don't speak to each other. So this idiot who almost killed 300 people flying into Detroit got on that aircraft when he shouldn't have because they did not communicate with each other. Now that's a disgrace.
Yeah, that's international communication too. What happened? They improved their...
That idiot bomber, or alleged, would-be bomber, his father went to the CIA at the embassy in it was Nigeria.
Nigeria. Yeah.
And told them that his son was a danger, and it never went anywhere.
Or did it go anywhere? We don't know the whole story. Did he go somewhere?
The CIA was informed by his father he was dangerous. Where the hell did it go then?
Yeah, he was interviewed there in the
That's
embassy.
incompetence.
Total incompetence. And what is going on now?
I don't know.
Is it because we are bordering on infringing too much on profiling concerns?
Oh, it's all territorial. I watch NCIS. I have to admit, I've been addicted to NCIS on TV.
Sure.
And you see it all the time. That guy from the FBI is always trying to screw up, what's his name, Gibbs.
Yeah.
And then the CIA will be in there, and they're trying to screw them all up. They don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, and they won't tell each other anything. Well, unfortunately, it's not a TV program, it's reality.
And let me tell you, it is reality. And right now, there's a certain amount of fear that could affect our economy over that episode.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the TV episode.
Okay.
But this is the thing, John, that a lot of people, one thing about being near Washington, I think we get a lot of news that are bigger, maybe stories to us.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
But yet, with the newspapers not given the time that they used to give to these
Well, the Washington
matters.
Post, I was going to cancel it. We're wrapping up, Bert. You're the founder and the creator and the power to be behind this, everything from way back when, the Bowie Business Journal and this. How about you closing out with some pithy observations and comments?
All right.
Say you're going to run for state senate against Doug Peters.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. There's been a lot of people ask me to do that.
Sure, sure.
And I have not said no.
Good.
But the only reason I didn't say no is I like to hear that there's competition out there by our elected officials. I do believe if there's a concern about someone competing, it changes their attitude. It changes the attitude towards number one, who they hear from.
Right.
And over the years, I have found that a lot of people that get in elected office, they absolutely don't pay attention to people that call and write as much as they should.
Jim is threatening us.
So there we go.
There we go.
And
we'll pursue this on another show.
Good. Looking forward to it, John.
Yes, and next week we will be seeing the distinguished City Councilwoman Geraldine Valentino Smith.
Right.
She's going to grace us with her presence. She may be running for state delegate. We shall talk to her about that. And viewers, thank you for tuning in. Watch us here or on YouTube anytime. Thanks you, and good night.